Hey Cards, this is Mr. Garris with your weekly announcements. Each Friday, we'll come to you with some important information about what's coming up next week. We'll recap the week we just had and highlight some cool things we have going on here at KMS. Today, we're going to take a look behind the scenes at remote learning. But first, let's do some announcements. Here are this week's KMS announcements. A couple general announcements for you. Attendance during remote learning has been fantastic. Keep it up, Cards. It's been exciting to see construction get started at Kilbourne Middle School. The Hartford side of the building is going to look a lot different when you get here. We've got some pictures coming up later in the announcements. Also, a reminder that hybrid learning begins on Tuesday, September 29th for our green group and Wednesday, September 30th for our blue group. And again, some more information coming up later in the announcements about that. Happy birthday this week to the following students: Dominic Giswelli, Rylan Jeffers, Ella Flores, Jack Wintz, Tessa Hemelgarn, and Anissa Soliman. We do have athletics going on right now. Let's take a look at what happened this week. Congratulations to the 7th grade KMS volleyball team with their wins over Jackson and New Albany. On Tuesday, cross country ran against Westerville Genoa. At this meet, we had numerous PRs. Both the boys and the girls won. The boys team was able to pull away with a perfect score of 15. Way to go, Cardinal Athletics. Next week, you can see that our football team will be in action at Genoa and Liberty. KMS Volleyball will be taking on Worthingway and Genoa, and then our cross-country team will be in action again. As I mentioned earlier, our hybrid learning does start the week of September 29th with our green group coming in on the 29th and our blue group coming in on the 30th. As a reminder, the blue group is last names A through K, and the green group is last names L through Z. There are a few exceptions to that rule, so if you have any questions about what group you're in, make sure you contact the school. When we're in hybrid learning, we'll be following our traditional bell schedule. So we start our day at 8:45 and end our day at 3:45. You'll be able to see your schedule at Infinite Campus, complete with your room numbers and your teachers. As I mentioned, we do have construction going on at KMS. You can see that there's been some demolition and they've done their cleanup and they're ready to start building. And then on the right, you can see what the new facade on Hartford Street is going to look like. A lot of cool things coming our way. As a result of the construction, we do have some changed pickup and drop-off procedures. If you ride a bus, you'll still be dropped off on Hartford Street, but you'll follow that green arrow along the bottom around the front of the building to enter the school. If you're dropped off by car, that car should pull in the library lot. You can see up here, and take this loop and exit the KMS lot. We'll ask that you drop off right here before you exit the lot. Students will then enter the back door of the school building. And now let's take a look at the remote learning behind the scenes at KMS. All right, I'm here with Mr. Swartz, and when you're in a Zoom meeting with Mr. Swartz, this is what you see, but this is what he's really got going on. Mr. Swartz, tell us about your setup.
Yeah, so I've got my main computer here for making my Zoom calls. This one over here is for Infinite Campus and emails and attendance. And I've got this one over here as my backup Zoom computer.
All right, Cards, I'm here with Miss Snyder, and when you're on a Zoom call with her, this is what you normally see, but check out what she's got going on behind the scenes. So, Miss Snyder, tell us about your remote learning setup.
So there's a lot going on, and currently I'm just sitting on a desk on the opposite side of my desk because we've tweaked each day, and it's easiest for me to be able to see students and see what I need on standby to then move over to what I'm sharing, and then this big screen I've been using for what I'm sharing with kids. And I've got a document camera here so that as kids are taking notes and things like that, they can see exactly what I'm writing.
All right, I'm here with Miss Fedorenko, and when you're on a Zoom call with her, this is what you see, but this is what she's really got going on. Miss Fed, tell us about your setup.
Okay, so I have 3 monitors hooked up to my laptop, which really helps with this. So on the big monitor, I see all my kids, their faces and everything. On my computer screen is all the stuff that I'm sharing with them, so a shared screen. And then on this screen, I have my email and my gradebook and my attendance so that I can run all 3 systems at once and still be able to see all my kids.
Well, as you can see, there's quite a bit going on behind the scenes to make remote learning run smoothly here at KMS. That's all for today. Work hard, be kind, make it a great day at KMS.